Hey everybody, welcome to the Less is More podcast for Tuesday, May 30th, 2017. Listen, um, so far I've been getting some lukewarm reviews. Not lukewarm, but like my podcast really isn't hitting the way I thought it would. I mean, my core audience, I guess I can call them that, which consists of my friends from Widener. I guess they tune in. I got a couple of likes that way, but I don't really. I'm trying to get my subscriber count up, and I think that I haven't been that diverse in my discussions, because I did say that this would be like also not just a film-based podcast, but also a podcast about my my journey through New York and as a screenwriter, emerging, or whatever you want to call me, as a director as well. Edith coming soon, look out for that. You know what, I gotta stop saying that, because Edith, right now the production is slowing down. A lot of changes are like fucking with the production, but we'll get more into that later. Let me broaden the content of this podcast by telling you that someone shit on the train today. Yeah. That wasn't a mistake. You heard that right. Someone shit on the train today. Well, I thought it was a human being, but it was a dog shit. It doesn't make it any better, but just I like dogs, so I gave it a pass. But like, I think you can still blame the owner for letting their dog, because in New York you can bring like dogs on the train. I think there's a size limit, but it's the level of animal instinct in the human to let a dog take a shit on the train. What makes it worse is that it was under my seat. Unbelievable. I was coming back from the gym, and the trick in New York to navigate through the subway is like you want to get the last train car, because no one ever goes to the end of the subway line. They always want the middle, and they want to crowd the fuck out of you. Like they don't believe in like moving, so people can get off the train. So what you do is you go to the end of the train, or the beginning of the train, or the start of the train, and you get the empty seats there, because no one wants to sit in the back of the train. People still believe in Jim Crow, so that's what I do. I go to the back or the front, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm safe here. Like there's no one here. Like I'm good. Came back from the gym. I'm eating my pineapple and my sparkling water, as I should be. No bacon, egg, and cheese anymore. I'm cutting that shit out of my life. The thing with bacon, egg, and cheese is that like there's bodegas everywhere in the Bronx. Like every corner, it doesn't matter where you are, there's gonna be and they sell bacon, egg, and cheese, or they make it for you every day of the night. Every 24/7. It doesn't matter if you want one at 4 a.m. or like 2 p.m. when breakfast is clearly over. They're gonna make it for you. They don't care. They're like, oh, you want bacon? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we make that. A 24-hour, my friend. A 24-hour, my friend. Everybody's everybody's friend in the Bronx. I'm not your friend. I don't know you. Just make the sandwich. Sorry. I'm just annoyed about this shit under the... Alright, let's get back to that. So, a guy sits next to me. Well, the doors close. After I get on the subway, the doors close. A guy sits next to me. And I'm thinking, this guy smells like shit. So I scooch a little bit down, towards another seat. But I still smell it. I'm just like, is this guy a hobo, or like, is he like a drifter, a wanderer? He's trying to be real so he can get like a true TV series about his events as a wanderlust in New York. You know how hippies do. They come from California, the most hippie place in the world, to try to wander around New York. You don't want to wander around New York. That's one thing. I know it's not the 90s anymore, but New York is still New York. You have fucking maniacs driving into people, innocent bystanders in Times Square and all that shit, and shootings in Irving. I'll never go to Irving Plaza, ever. I don't care if Drake performs there. I'm not going there. There's always some shit that pops off at Irving Plaza, and that's like around a residential. That's near Gramercy Park. Like, Gramercy Park is one of the richest areas in New York, and you have that thugged out motherfucking music venue like 2 blocks away. I'm never going. I don't care. Troy Ave, all that shit. I'm never going there. Anyway, it's like, what the hell? This guy smells. And then I scooch down, but I still smell it. So like I do that like casual fake text thing where I get up and pretend that I have a stop here, and my stop is not like for another like 30 blocks. So, but I still get up. I'm just like, wait, I see something. So I thought it was a melted Snickers. Because the thing is, under the train seats is like heaters for, you know how they basically they kick the heaters on in the winter, you know, to warm up the seats. I'm like, is that a melted Snickers? And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. That is a human / dog shit. I was too far to tell. I mean, later I got off the train to my stop, and I looked under the seat, and indeed it was a dog shit. But just a level of animalistic instinct that a human has to have to let a dog shit on a train, with people clearly there. It wasn't like I was on the train by myself. It was like me, the would-be hobo, and like a lot of other people. And that and either it happened before I got on or after, or maybe during, and I wasn't paying attention because I was like jamming to my music. It's just, what the hell is wrong with people? I don't know. That's in New York. I mean, I don't want to go into a rant about the subway, but the subway is the most filthiest place in the city. And I don't care. Fuck MTA. MTA needs to do their job. And just, you know, it's like, I don't like to throw trash ever on the subway tracks because I respect my community. But I don't get it. Like I believe in train track fires, okay? I believe in that shit. So I don't give in to the, well, there's no trash cans around and look at that open space down there. It's just nothing but train tracks, you know, the things that our transportation run on, you know, the things that are pretty vital to the movement of the train. Let me just throw some fucking gum wrappers on there, you know, a bag of cheddar cheese popcorn. Oh, I'm done with this. I don't need this anymore. Let me just throw it down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go find a trash can, okay? Go find a trash can, because you never know what's gonna happen on the train track, okay? I'm tired of this. It's like if you're on a plane and you say, "Oh, I don't want to stuff this in the overhead compartment. This is trash. I know what I'll do. Let me go to the airplane bathroom and just let it flush." Now, I'm not saying that will do anything to the plane's overall, you know, maintenance. But I don't want to find out. You know, don't flush a McDonald's paper bag down the airport, you know, toilet. I mean, sorry, the airplane toilet. You can do whatever you want in a fucking airport toilet. I don't care, because those remain clean no matter what. Like, the people that clean airports are geniuses. I don't know what they do, but I mean, they get it done. But I'm talking about, like, a fucking, like, don't shove anything. Like, I don't play around with planes. I treat the plane like a library. I just keep my mouth shut and I focus. I just focus on myself and not dying. not that you can die in a library, but I'm just saying. Well, I mean, actually, a New York library. Who knows? You know, you never know. Those are a mystery. But anyway, back to the shit on the subway story. The shit on the train story. I'm just looking at it like, okay, that's not a melted Snickers. That's fecal matter right there. And it's near a heater, so that's why I can smell it from like 40 seats down. And I'm just looking like, I just can't believe the level of disrespect some people have. Like, I was about to blame this poor old guy slash wanderer slash maybe hobo slash, law-abiding citizen. Who knows who this guy was? But I was about to blame this guy's odor, and it turned out it was under my seat the whole time. And I didn't even get into that. It was under my seat. Like, come on, man. The subway is like the subway's like the Hunger Games, only District 12. Only District 12. Because there's some level of decency, but like not really enough to to carry on a functional civilization. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain level of animal on the subway. Like, there's people. I don't mind the showtime, all that shit, and the swinging from poles. I don't mind that, and the spoken word poems. One thing I do hate is the mariachi bands that come on. Oh my god, that's the worst kind of music. It's completely my opinion, so don't write me any letters because I won't read them. Mariachi bands are the worst. The fucking accordions and the fucking, what do they wear, like sombreros and the I think they wear some kind of like a bolo tie. Things you only find in San Antonio, Texas. Like, no one likes that music. Or very little people like that music. The mariachi, it's the same thing. It's the same kind of music. I don't know. The subway, man, the subway's a mystery to me. Like, if I ever make it off of screenwriting, which is the main goal, the main goal is to win either a Best Original Screenplay Oscar or a Best Adapted Screenplay Oscar. Shout out to Barry Jenkins and Terrell Alvin McCraney for their work in Moonlight. I'm gonna keep on shouting them out because I think they're geniuses, and they deserve to be recognized as such. Jesus Christ, I'm off it today. I'm tired as hell. But like, the level of just, I don't know, man. The level of just, like, have respect for yourself and for the community. But yeah, mariachi bands, that's the worst. Like, I just raise my volume all the way up. As soon as they step foot on the train, I'm like, oh, and you can feel everybody's eyes roll. You know what I mean? Everybody's eyes. It's not just me. Okay, a lot of the people on New York City subway at 12 p.m. feel that pain. Like, Jesus Christ. They work the same train. Like, the 4 train has non-stop mariachi. Non-stop action. If you want that work, we got that work. You know what I mean? They provide work for the summer. They provide that heat for the winter. What did J. Cole say? I specifically remember, no heat for the winter. Nah, I provide heat for the winter. Oh, do you, J. Cole? Do you? How about heat for the spring? Right? Because For Your Eyes Only was garbage. In my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. You don't have to feel this way. Only I feel this way because it's my opinion. Just like my opinion of the subway, I hold it in very low regard. Now, I do commend New York for being one of the leading cities that has the best transportation. Because God forbid I go to Boston again and I get lost on the, what is it, the fucking, they have like 4 different kind of boulevards and courts of where you can get off. And there's a red line, green line, blue, all that shit in Boston is just, ugh. That and the Red Sox. Just fuck all of it. But yeah, man, New York City subways, I can go off this for like an hour. Just and like the level of delays that a New York City subway has It's unbelievable. I don't even think it's real sometimes. Like, I just think they're fucking with us. Like, it's like I can see Grand Central through my window. Like, we're literally 20 feet away, but you want to delay right here? That's happened before, where a subway has delayed. It's delayed at the stop, and they won't let people off. Like, do I have to pry open these doors with my mediocre sized hands? I don't have the Magic Johnson hands where he can just palm a whole basketball. I don't have that. Sorry. I'm not freakishly human. But do I have to just pry these doors open to get out of here? So I don't miss my 11 a.m. showing of Guardians of the Galaxy? Because God knows when I'm in a rush to see a movie, nothing else can wait. Everybody get out of my way, especially if it's a Marvel flick. But anyway. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, if I make it, like I was saying before, if I make it as a screenwriter and I'm just getting constant work and getting constant acclaim and securing so many bags, I just want to just Uber everywhere. Everywhere. I don't care how much it costs. Especially actually, let's do Lyft. I heard Lyft is better. You guys tell me in the comments. Whoever comments on my podcast, which is like 0 so far. I got one spam podcast, which is like generic, like, yeah, love the video. Oh, did you? Did you love the video? So what did I say? Fucking liar. It was like a channel, like, it was a channel literally to get more followers. It was like, how to upgrade your followers today. Paid $19.99 for, yeah, no. Fuck off. I'm not going to pay $19.99 for 300,000 followers who are all robots, you know, who are going to like me regardless. I want some pushback, all right? I want some diversity in my crowd. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's me. Imagine 1 million followers, but like 500,000 of those followers are like robots who are going to like what you like regardless. Like, come on. Really? Anyway. Yeah, man. A melted Snickers / canine fecal matter. Unbelievable. And you know it was a dog shit because you see some remnants of like grass and other shit they shouldn't eat. You know. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. But like, I don't like taxis either because I think taxis should like turn off the meter at a red light. I don't know if that's just me, but like, how can we control if it's a red light? Like, we can't control that. That's not fair. You shouldn't keep it running. You know, that's messed up. That's why Uber and Lyft puts you out of business. There. Yeah, I said it. Good for those two companies. Those two multi-billion-dollar companies that don't give a fuck about the taxi and limousine commission, the TLC. How dare you mock that amazing group? Call yourself the TLC. If you lost something in a cab, call 311, the TLC. No, how about I don't? How about I call the police? File a report like a gentleman. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just done with MTA, with God. That being said, I'd love to get a sponsor from MTA. Gotta pay these bills, man. Yeah, anybody know any sponsors? Hook me up. I do audio work. I can ad lib a little bit if you'd like. Really get your company off the ground. Send it this way to the Less is More podcast. YouTube channel. You said I sounded British. YouTube channel. You know, Crocky. Oh, that's Australian. Sorry, I got my red stripes and stars mixed up. Those red and white. Do you know, like, the UK, Australia, and the US have like the same variations of the same flag? Is it? Am I the only one that notices that, or is that like a common? I mean, I've been noticed that, but still. Ugh, I just can't stop thinking about that shit on the subway. Unbelievable. I bet that person walked away like, oh, no foul, no harm. That is not funny. I'm laughing at myself mocking that hypothetical person that did that. That's not funny. That you shouldn't leave a shit on a subway. You know what's crazy? I bet that person had a bag to take it off, but he just didn't. Oh, 59th Street. I gotta get off. Whoops. I don't have time to take 2 seconds to pick it up. My time is more important than your senses of smell. Jesus Christ, it was hot on that train. And that Yule log didn't help. But thank you, though. You just reinforced my my belief that people aren't shit. You see what I did there? Yeah, I did that. That deserves a rim shot. Unbelievable. Anyway. Let's get into some film news. Excuse me. Pirates of the Caribbean is out. Heard that was a good film. Well, it's good as far as Pirates of the Caribbean goes, I mean, what else you expect? You got your cameo. For a spoiler alert, if you didn't read the fucking headlines, you got your spoiler from Keira Knightley. Elizabeth Swann is the character she plays, and she plays. Jesus Christ, I need a nap. My grammar's not this bad, people. It's not bad at all, actually. I'm just tired as hell. When you get up at 7 in the morning, gym it out, and then see a shit on the subway, like, it kind of drains the rest of the energy you had left. You got to deal with that negative, that negativity. That was kind of like an omen. Seeing a piece of shit on the subway is like, oh, okay, I'm going to have a shitty day, I guess. Like, beware, buyer beware. This is a sign. Your day is going to be mediocre to lukewarm at best. Like that Yule log was. Anyway. Pirates of the Caribbean, man. Let's get into it. I mean, I heard it was good. I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna spoil it further if you didn't know Elizabeth Swann comes back, but yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I heard it was good. Go see it. I'm gonna go see it. Heard it was a great film, and of course it's gonna receive mixed reviews. It's a pirates movie, and Johnny Depp is coming off that abuse thing, and that sucks, man. That's always hard. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to other films coming out. There's a lot of other heavy hitters coming out. I heard Baywatch flopped. Well, it didn't flop, but it just got negative reviews. So I guess that's like a flop, right? Whatever. Same shit. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to look at what we got coming up. I always keep my list tucked away in case I would need it later, and I always need it later. So I should probably keep it on me. See what we got coming for July. Nothing for July 4th, surprisingly. But the July month is probably just Spider-Man buzz. That's probably gonna rule all of July. We can pretty much agree on that. And yeah, not that much film news. Not that much. Not that much coming out in this next month for June. Yeah. Oh no, actually, sorry, I lied. Transformers. When are they gonna stop with the Transformers? Jesus Christ, I'm done. I'm over it. Baby Driver is supposed to be amazing. I want to see that. Definitely want to see that. Amityville: The Awakening is kind of an origin story to the Amityville horror series. That should be cool. All Eyes on Me, Tupac movie. Can't wait to see that. That movie's gonna be phenomenal. The guy looks identical to Tupac. I know that's not the marker for a good biopic, but like it's a damn good start. So I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, and I mean The Mummy, I guess, if you want to count that. I don't really count that, but people like The Mummy. Captain Underpants is gonna be a hilarious film. Kevin Hart, he just gets so many bags. It's unbelievable. I'm not feeling Wonder Woman at all. I don't really care for it. I'm not really going to check for it. I mean, maybe because I'm just a diehard Marvel fan, but, you know, fuck is what I say. I don't care. I'll be biased. You know, that still exists in 2017. The whole concept of being biased, that still exists. That's not going away. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. There's not really that much well besides the films I just named. Look out for those films. Yeah. Hopefully I'll have more stories about the subway in the future. I just can't believe that fucking happened. Like, ugh, I just thinking about it makes me like, are you serious? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, be a decent human being. I don't know. It's just me, but well, that's gonna do it for the Tuesday podcast. I'll talk to you guys later on this week if any more pressing things happen, or I'll just come in and check in on you guys, see what's going on, see what your plans are for this weekend. I'm gonna be in probably finishing the feature film. I have like 70%, 75% done. And then I'm working on 2 more short films. So I hope to post more of those on my channel instead of only these podcasts. But I guess I'm just going to give you that announcement now. So Edith is obviously in the works. I have another feature film called War Torn. I'll talk more about that. And I'm going to turn I'm working on this other short film called Showtime. So I have more information on that coming soon. But yeah, just look forward to that and look forward to more podcast episodes. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening, as always. I appreciate your support. And take care. Bye.